Hi Tri Delta, my name is Liz Navarro. I am coming to you from my home here in Dallas, Texas. I'm a communications consultant and I also teach communications classes at Southern Methodist University here in Dallas. So I want to talk to you about something that I do a lot of in my work, and that is personal and professional branding. Right now, when everything that has to do with our professions, our careers, our economy feels really out of control, taking a little bit of control into our own personal brand and how we put ourselves out there, I think is something that can give us a lot of peace of mind. I think that a strong personal brand can bring so many opportunities our way, and this is an active thing that we can do to help tell our own career stories in the way that we want to be seen and to really showcase the things that we're great at. And so today I'm sharing 3 tips with you about how to elevate your personal brand. Those 3 tips are: first, identifying your value add; second, telling a clear and compelling story; and third, sharing that story with the world. So when we are first starting with identifying our value add, what I really mean is, what is the secret sauce that you bring to the table that nobody else with your job title, your experience, or your resume can bring? So for example, let's say that you're a teacher and you've been teaching 5th grade for 5 years. You probably have a different approach than every other 5th grade teacher in your school. So what is it that you do differently? Is it the way that you manage your classroom? Is it the way that you create your curriculum? Is it the way that you interact with parents? There is something that you do that the other people don't do in the exact same way. So when you are looking for your identifying your value add, you want to put your finger on that strength or skill set that really sets you apart and differentiates you. So that's step 1. Step 2 is telling a clear and compelling story. When you're telling your career story, whether you are networking, which is something we're not doing a lot of right now, but maybe you're on a video, or you are writing out your LinkedIn bio or putting a bio on a website, how you tell that story can really bring opportunities your way. I think it's really important to first tell who you serve, talk about the problems that you solve for them, and then talk about the results or the outcomes that they would get from working with you. That can be within your team or organization, or if you're client facing, for your clients. And then as you go through the rest of your career history and all the jobs that you've had up to this point, lead with the problems that you've solved when you got to that job. And say, for example, let's talk about the teacher again. When I first started teaching in this classroom, there were a number of kids who weren't up to the reading level, but after the school year, I implemented this, and we brought them up to reading level. If you lead in telling your story with the problems that you've solved at different places, it's a really great way to talk about your accomplishments and to show the results that you've brought to a team. That's a wonderful way to attract opportunities, whether it's a new job that we're looking for, or to be recognized for the work that we're doing in some way. And third, my last tip is to then share that with the world. So you know your value add, you have a story to tell. How are you putting that out there? You can use your social networks to do that. I think that's a great way. You can do it through video, photography. You can create an online portfolio of your work. You can put yourself out on your LinkedIn profile or even create a website. But nobody's going to know the great work that you're doing unless you're actually putting it out there. And the more often you put it out there, the more likely someone else is to see it, and that is how you can attract opportunities to you. So thank you so much. It's been great talking to you, and I hope that all of you are able to attract some great opportunities with your professional brands.